I learned a hell of a lot through the sailing, particularly sailing with Mary Jones and members of the Olympic team. Engineering, organisation. I appreciate good design. It's not easy to get everything you want in a small space, and that's why at the Stavy I can see the effort that's gone into it. We're in the Hauraki Gulf. There's a Kowau Island, and the harbour we're in is Bonacord. There are no roads on the island, so pretty much it's boat-only access, which is a good excuse to go boating. I started sailing P-class when I was 12. Thought sailing would be a good thing to do. You know, I had a couple of mates and we would sail until eventually we'd turn around and you couldn't even see land. I got into Flying Dutchman when I was 22. Sailed with Mary Jones for 6 years and we did 2 Olympics. I think we were lucky, you know, in terms of that period of time when we came through, and certainly we had a hell of a lot of fun. You know, I loved it. We bought a site here which had just a Skyline garage which we used to camp at. Then we thought we'd rebuild. Not sure if the neighbours love our place, but it's meant to look like a boathouse. I'm not sure how it started, to be honest. I do like the project. It took us about a year to design, and it was a year well spent. The 2250 can load stuff on the bow, I can put stuff in the stern, and we'll bring over topsoil, gravel, furniture beds, you name it. Anything you can imagine. We had to get it here somehow, and the boat's, you know, up for it and no issues. I love the boat, you know, because as I say, all the thought that's gone into it, but I mean, you can go out in any weather, there's just no issues, you feel 100% sort of secure. You can bring that boat into the beach here, there's oysters and gravel and whatever else, and you don't need to worry about it. You know, we've had other boats in the past which are more high maintenance, and I'm not that good at looking after things that need to be kept looking pretty. One of the attractions of this boat is the headroom. I'm 6'6" tall, 119 centimetres, and I've got full headroom, so that's pretty amazing on any boat, to be honest. The other thing I like is the way that this front hatch works. I find very easy to manage, and you know, if you're approaching a wharf or a beach, you know, you're getting off, you just slide it, and then you just, you know, for me it's easy to get up here, you know, easy to get in and out. So the engine's a 250 Verado, so we've got the active trim on there, so basically what that means is that the engine will alter its trim, you know, up and down to get the right pitch on the boat. The other thing we've got is the zip wake trim tabs, so if you're underway and, you know, someone moves from one side of the boat to the other, they will adjust. It's all kind of set and forget. It doesn't matter who's driving, you know, and you don't need to be telling anyone what they should be doing, which you know, technically is very good in our family. I use it, and to some extent trust my kids to use it. And like when we were over here, I just put the boat on a mooring just out there, and so if the tide's in, we will go up the Matakana River, and particularly on Saturday morning for the market, and get whatever we want, and then go down the river again, and we do the same up to Walkworth. Just having little projects like that are kind of fun, you know, and it's fills in your day, and yeah. But I think, you know, my father did influence me. He's a very straightforward person. And one of the things he'd say is, have a go, you know, have a go, try it out. So now that I'm recently retired, sort of looking forward to the next phase, doing a few projects, but I mean, just having a lot of time available compared to what I had before. So yeah, this is working out pretty well so far.